What is going on, everybody? It is Reflex. How is everybody doing today? I am back at you with a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over how to warm up your shot really quick or even improve your accuracy on World War II. This is a little thing that I used to do back in MWR, and I found it works even better in World War II. And I'm just going to go ahead and break down and show you guys the little settings that I adjust to warm up my shot right before a competitive match. And this is a strategy that's always worked for me, and it works really, really quick. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so you're primarily going to be doing this in the target range. You can also do this with bots if you just want to be able to run around and do your own thing, but I actually use the target range if I really just need to get my shot warmed up before a match and just get my shot on point and ready to go so I can just spawn right in and get ready for the game. But what you're going to do is go over to settings, go to controls, and you're going to pretty much just double your sensitivity. If you play on 5, bring it on up to say like 10, because that's what, I mean, I play on 5, so I just, you double it. And then you're going to go down to your aim assist slowdown, and you're going to go ahead and disable that. Usually it's set to enable, but you're going to go ahead and disable it. The reason it is disabled now is because if you don't know what aim assist is when your gun is hovering over an opponent, an enemy, it's pretty much slowing your gun down to where it's easier to shoot them. You actually you might not realize this, but it actually does. It does happen. Now, when you're playing against just targets like this, it doesn't make too much of a difference because they're just targets. They're not real, and they're not like real characters that you're shooting. So when you're playing against bots, this actually does make a big difference. But the reason you switch up your sensitivity and warm up on a higher sensitivity is because this is something that your body isn't, like, your hands aren't like used to doing. You're not used to playing this fast and this quick, I guess you could say. And so you're believe it or not, your mind will instantly adjust as time goes on. So after you're done doing this, if you switch back to your lower sensitivity, whichever sensitivity you usually play on, it'll actually be like it'll be a lot easier pretty much. And one of the big techniques that I like to do when I am warming up my shot, especially in the target range, start off with the close ones first, and then right when you're at whenever you want to, just take a shot at one target, and then quickly try to bounce over to these small targets that are really, really far. Really try to like challenge yourself, because if you don't challenge yourself, it's pretty much pointless because you're not warming up properly. And just literally just try to bounce from one target to the next, and just try to do it as fast as you can. And whether you realize it or not, as you do this, I do it for about 5 to 10 minutes before a game. You're actually warming up your shot more than you think, because you're constantly moving in a way that your body's just not used to. So, you just constantly warm up your shots. If you guys don't know how this range actually works, like if you shoot these three, they don't come back until you shoot that little target. That's a really interesting little feature that they added to World War II. I thought that was really, really cool. So you just kind of warm up your shot for a little, try the farther targets, just try your very best. And just one problem with World War II actually is the guns have a bit of a sway. You can see the sway right there. See, as soon as I zoom in, the gun kind of goes down a bit. It's really strange. There's talk about this being buffed or being fixed, and they also need to buff submachine guns. We don't know quite what's going to go on with that. So after you've warmed up for a little while, you're going to go over to your settings and turn stuff back on. Set your sensitivity back to normal. And then maybe take a couple of shots on your regular sensitivity. Now, you're not going to really feel the whole effects until like you get in a match and really start playing against actual players. But believe it or not, this personally helps me a ton. I hope it helps you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely give this a go. For me, it works every single time. Thanks guys, and I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching the video, guys. Go ahead and drop a like for me if you enjoyed. Also, stay connected with the channel and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.